want to welcome everybody back to this week's R&R audio blog. I'm your host, Highway Howie, and we've got an exciting show for you today. I believe it's going to be some good information for all you professional truck drivers. Now, if you've been keeping up with the stock market reports, you've noticed the transport sector is down to its lowest level in 3 years. Now, what does this mean? It means freight is soft for most of the trucking companies across the country. Now, what does this mean to the driver? Now, the reality is this. When freight is soft, it ultimately affects your paycheck. And we all know bills are the same no matter what size the check is, right? Now, stay with me here. As a professional solo driver and/or driver team, how can you leverage your experience against the current market conditions in the trucking industry? Is it possible to advance your trucking career during these times? As a solo driver or driver team, can you demand more money for the jobs you perform? Can you demand more time off and still make more money? Well, we're going to find out today that the answer to all these questions is yes. I want to welcome Kevin McKelvey to our show today. Kevin, Vice President of Administration for R&R Trucking Incorporated, and has been involved in recruiting professional truck drivers for many years now. Now, Kevin, I've had the opportunity to hear a seminar you did some time back on how you can use leverage as a driver to actually make more money and also get more home time. Now, why don't we let you jump in and tell us all about it?
When I talk to drivers, I do a little life skills class, and I ask people, well, why are some companies successful and others aren't? Why are some drivers successful and others aren't? And, they may say things like, well, education? Well, no, not necessarily. The PhD is wonderful, but there are people out there living on the street that have them. Not many, but unfortunately, the bachelor's degree is now the high school diploma. It's not a guarantee of success. But one thing that does determine your likelihood for success is a thing called leverage. And leverage is the notion that there are two lines when you're in an interaction with any entity. You're in one line, and whoever you're doing business with is in the other line. And the fact is, it's those people in a short line that enjoy the leverage. So think of it this way. You're paid relative to the number of people that can do what you do. The more the people that can do it, the less it pays, unfortunately. So when drivers realize, hey, we're out here paying the price, we're walking the walk, we're eating the food, we're away from home, we live in a truck. What can we do to maximize this situation? And our advice is, and our position is, since you're out there paying the price, you're already a driver, you already have some experience, why not get in the shortest line you can get in? And by that, we mean our drivers are highly specialized in terms of their endorsements, in terms of the type of cargo we transfer, and that affects rate. That affects your quality of life as a driver. If you're hauling freight of all kinds, there are so many people that are capable of doing that, the pay's not going to be that great. If you're a highly trained specialist of transferring specialty cargo, very ultra-sensitive cargo, as we are, you're in a very elite group of drivers. And the quality of life and the pay will reflect that.
Well, that's going to be all the time we have for today. Mr. McKelvey, I want to thank you for being on the show today. And to all of our professional truck driving friends, if you'd like additional information on how you can use your truck driving experience as leverage today, give R&R Trucking a call. 866-204-8006. That's 866-204-8006. They want to hear from you. Until next time, I'm your host, Highway Howie, and from all of us at R&R, keep driving safe.